Tell a friend to tell a friend. The Do It All Hall is in. And we're back with another NBA 2K23 Next Gen build video. And today I have a special two-way point forward build for you guys. And when I say it's so hard to create a two-way and a point forward, man, this right here was crazy. But you know, I'll always make a way out of no way, you know what I'm saying? But with this build right here, you can finish, you get the contact dunks, you get the goal limitless takeoff, you will be able to shoot with this build. And the playmaker, man, it cost me a lot to add the playmaker to this build, but you already know I gave you guys gold needle threader, gold quick first step, which is very important. And then we go down to the defense. You already know you got gold clamp, gold glove, gold interceptor, and that's very important to be a two-way or to be a lockdown, whichever one you want to choose. But make sure you watch the video to the end so I can show you guys how I created this masterpiece. We are going to small forward position to handle your choice and the jersey number your choice. Let's get it, man. But before I go any further, you already know what time it is. If you don't know, now you know. It's like button time. I need you guys to go down there, hit that like button, get this video to 100 likes. With this build, we are going 6'8", and if you go 6'7", you're not going to get as much as you get at 6'8", and then when you go 6'9", you know you can't get that 95 still. So it's kind of a dilemma that you will have when you're creating a build like this, but choose what you want to choose when it comes to that. But we're going 6'8", 200 pounds, 7'6" wingspan, build body shape. Let's get into the build. We're going to start with the finishing on this build because the finishing is very important. We're going to take that driving dunk to an 86. Sometimes I take it to an 85, sometimes I take it to an 86, but either or, I don't see a huge difference in my limitless takeoff being on silver as opposed to gold. But you know, to each his own. If you can get gold, I would suggest getting gold. But sometimes as a content creator, I can't just keep doing the same thing. I can't get every single build that I create on the channel at 86 driving dunk. I mean, you know, a lot of people want to see something different, so that's why I do it a lot of the times. But if I had to pick, I would pick gold. For the driver layup, we're going to go to an 80. For the close shot, we're going to go to a 76. For the standing dunk, we're going to take that to a 55. You can take it to a 54, but I just had an extra point, so I put it right there on the standing dunk. And as you can see, we get 16 of them things, man. You know what I'm talking about? But we really need 17, so at the gate, you will want to add one bash point to the finishing so you could get limited takeoff on gold. So let's say that's 7. Be 13 with slither on silver. It will be 19 with posterize on silver. 23 with fast twitch on silver. 27 with fearless on silver, and everything else is pretty much icing on the cake. What I say, 27, so I see what I'm saying, that's a lot of badges. So we need about 11 as it sit. So we'll get a +6 or a +7. It's going to take a long time to core limited takeoff on gold, so I would say a +6. So that will put us, well, after you add the badge, so let's say you got 17, and then you get the +6 or whatever, that's 23. And you're still going to need some more badges, man. So you're going to have to add some of your rebirth badges to the finishing to get everything that I just called out. But let's go ahead and get it to the green bean, make your girl scream badge. Or you can core 2 badges in one category. I forgot about that. You could do that if you want to. For the 3-point shot, we're going to get that to a 79. And it was a struggle trying to keep it at 79. I had that 78. I had that 77, 76. But I was like 79 would be the best for the people out there that can't shoot really good. Mid-range shot, we're going to take that to a 71. Free throw is a 60, and as you can see, we do get 16 of them things, man. You know what I'm talking about? And the reason I like to go 16 a lot of times is that you get a tier 3 badge on silver, so you need at least 16. That's the minimum, okay? So when I take something to 16, you already know why. But I would use catch and shoot on this build, of course. Corner specialist, green machine, we'll throw in amp, we'll throw in claymore, and slippery out ball. Everything else is pretty much icing on the cake, so it's up to you guys on what you want to do with that. I gave you the badge that I use and that I continue to use ever since the game came out, and they still work, so I'm not changing anything. But let's go ahead and get it to the south. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody mama can see this video. And I need everybody mama to see the video, so do that for your boy. Speed with ball, we're going to get that to a 77. The ball handler is an 85, so that's pretty good in my opinion. Pass accuracy, we do have an 86, so we can get that gold needle thread that everybody want a great passing build these days. And it's really fun to have a build that can actually pass the ball good. Get the ball to your teammates on time, on target, so they can shoot. They don't have to reach at the ground, reach over their head, reach behind them, or anything like that, you know. And it's fun to get your teammates involved, man. I enjoy getting my teammates involved, letting them go out there and do their thing, man. And it just makes the game fun when everybody else is having fun. That's just me. I don't know if you feel that way, but that's just how I feel about it. But for the badges, I would use unpluckable, handle for days, clamp breaker, needle threader. I like vice grip too, by the way. Quick first step, hyperdrive, ankle breaker, and we would probably throw in Dimer, you know, just for the hell of it. But I don't use bailout. A lot of people are probably going to say, why you don't use bailout? I don't do a lot of bailout passes, you know. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. If I go up, I'm going up, you know. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to miss the layup. I'm not passing out of my shots too quick, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is wrong with it, but I don't do it. But let's go ahead and get into the defense and the rebounding badger right now. Between the playmaking and the defense, that's what made the build hard. But if you notice, the build is a two-way point forward. So the build is mainly a playmaking and a defensive build, or defense and playmaking, however you want to do it. But you have to have good defense and good playmaking in order to make this build, and I wanted the build to have some good defense. Okay, so I had to sacrifice a little bit on certain categories, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in a second. For the interior defense, we took that up to a 71 because we can get an extra badge with the interior defense as opposed to the rebounding. I tried my best to get it up on the rebound to get an extra badge, but it was easier to get it with the interior defense, so that's why I took it up to a 71. Perimeter defense, we're going to get that to a 92. That will allow us to get gold clamps, as you guys can see. Very important for any lockdown, any two-way, to have good clamps so you can slow people down on the perimeter. That's very important. For the steal, we're going to take that to a 95. And that will allow us to get gold glove and gold interceptor. Given the fact that you are 6'8", your glove is tier 2 as opposed to being tier 1 at 6'9". So that's a dilemma you would have if you want glove tier 1, and I'm just explaining how to get it tier 1. For the block, now naturally, well, not naturally, but normally a 75 block is pretty good, and I don't mind having a 75 block. I have a build with a 75 block, and I know it worked, you know. So this part right here, I wanted to get it up, but then again, I couldn't get it up. If you see, you know, we had a 96 overall already, and we just on the block. So that lets you know I couldn't do as much as I wanted to do, but we did enough to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? So with the rebound, now I didn't like the rebounding either, but it's okay in my opinion. You know, you're not the primary rebounder for your team, so having low rebound on a build like this is not that bad. I wanted to get more defensive badges, so we got a 74 defensive rebound and a 50 offensive rebound, and we get 23 total badges, right? So I would use clamps, anchor, glove, pogo, interceptor, chase down. Let's see, 7, 12, 17, 22, 27. And everything else is pretty much icing on the cake. Now, if you want to come over here and use some badges like minutes or whatnot, that's up to you. If you want to use rebound chaser, but you have enough as it sit to get what I just called out. But anything extra, you're going to have to just calculate that and add the rebirth badge or core 2 badges in one category, however you want to do it. But get the main badges first and then move to the other badge. So look at the combination, 16, 16, 23, and 23. Not bad. Very balanced, man. Speed is an 80, and I didn't like that. I had it at 84 at first. But we got an 80 and an 80. 46 on the strength, 75 vert, and the rest is on stamina. Now let's get into these takeovers. So we have finishing, sharpshooting, playmaking, and big lock. So we're just going to choose something for the video. Are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, we do have shades of Gerald Wallace, Jimmy Butler, and Kawhi Leonard. Oh yeah, man. I like them comparison right there, man. The small forward comparisons are good. We have the two-way point forward. That's the build. I'm out of here, man. Charge!